Alright guys, on today's video we have a bit of salt that was thrown my way because two of the survivors decided to stand around the hook and not do anything or chase or try to unhook. They were just staring at it. So there was no pressure to leave the hook, and then they were a little bit upset about the fact that I took advantage of that. I thought it was a bit entertaining. As always, salt makes me laugh a little bit. But yeah, hope y'all have a great day, and let's just get into the video. Like, it's a fun stage. I do enjoy RPD. I just don't always want to play RPD, especially if they bring me to RPD. Like, if we get to RPD, that's one thing. If they burn an RPD offering, that is an entirely different thing. Oh, they didn't panic vault. Just fucking go. Just fucking go. Alright. Oh, somebody brought an RPD offering, and I didn't feel like playing RPD. If you don't want killer to DC and send y'all back to queue, don't bring RPD offering. That's really all I'll tell you there. That's it. I didn't feel like doing that map. I was actually excited about the streamer involved, but yeah, like, I appreciate it. Like, I appreciate you understanding. I got super excited because there was another streamer involved, and I'm trying my damnedest to get more content. Why the bags, Ash? To get more content with multiple POVs, but I didn't want to stress that hard. Not gonna lie. Alright, cool. You're sitting there, she's back there, that means I had 3 people not doing gens. That's a win. Alright. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Oh, I hit the Claudette and not the Meg. Unfortunate. Super unfortunate. This is so much better than what RPD would have been for sure. We want Ash. But yeah, that's all it was. Like, I got super excited. I wanted everybody's POV. That would have been amazing. But I honestly just did not feel like dealing with RPD on Oni, at least. I'm not the best Oni. It was a killer redemption, so I want to make it Oni look good. And it would have just been so rough on RPD. Thank you for hopping in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It means the world to me. Gonna dodge that. And we're actually right by basement. Holy crap. Like, it's one of those things. I've already gotten one hook in basement. This is amazing. I know, right? That pinky play was also a very, very quick 4K. But this was much, much faster. And if I would have came down here and hooked Ash in here, this would have been an amazing time to try for 4 basement kills. Holy crap. I know, right? You're right. You're right. Alright. Jeez. Like, I don't get why Ash was standing right here. There's somebody on the hook right there. There's somebody in that corner. There's no gens in this corner. I don't need to chase if there are 3 people standing in the hook, not doing anything. I know, right? It still got 40,000 points. We'll take it. No in-game chat. No in-game chat. That was rough. But yeah, like, I don't, as the killer, I know, I used my power to dash up towards the ash if he ran towards the window. They all got closer to me as soon as I actually used it. That was just... Okay. But yeah, thanks for joining, everybody. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. Thanks for joining. Hopefully things have been at least entertaining. I'm so sorry that was a 4-minute match, Carter. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. He legitimately was dancing next to the hook. Like I wasn't going to just stay at the hook. Like 100% Ash got them killed. Because if he would have done a gen, I would have chased away from the hook to try to apply pressure on the other gens. You're a weird guy for that. Blame Ash. Blame Ash, 100% blame Ash. I won. Y'all are weird for dancing around the hook. Like, I legitimately had somebody on hook. I had Claudette sitting in the corner where there's not a gen, and I had Ash dancing next to the hook. Not running away, not on a gen, not unhooking. I had no reason to go anywhere else. I'm so sorry that your teammates kind of got everybody messed up. Like, leave. Bounce. I don't know what you want me to tell you, Tom. But yeah, slugging isn't weird at all. That's like saying that the survivors are weird for trying to do generators to escape, right? The killer is supposed to kill you. Anything he does to get to that objective is fine. Just like anything the survivors do. Like, I don't care when survivors bring brand new parts, whenever survivors bring toolboxes, decisive strike, blah, blah, blah. I won. I like winning, Tom. What? Like, yet again, blame Ash. Ash got everyone killed. Well, I don't remember who was who. Who were you, Tom? Who are you? Like, I'd say it's weird that people were dancing around the hook, but... Yeah, like, it makes sense to me, right? Honestly, that's kind of what I thought they would do. I'm not even gonna lie, because there was two killer skins, 2 survivor skins, and then the only other thing that they can do would be charms. So it makes sense, at least. Okay, no, Tom was... I don't know. Not in that game. But... yeah, better luck next time. I'm sorry that your teammates threw. Depending on who you are, it was the Ash's fault, really. I'm sorry that the Ash threw for everybody. I was just saying that. We had one person on hook. Ash started dancing around the hook and had smacked Claudette. Claudette stayed in the corner. Ash stayed dancing next to the hook. That means right off the bat, I have 3 out of 4 people occupied and not on a gen, so they're not doing their objective, they're not progressing, they're not anywhere where I need to pay attention. So easy win. Like, I don't get why that's confusing to people. But yeah, Tom, by all means, better luck. I guess I'm so sorry that one went badly, but learn a lesson from that. Don't stand next to the hook. If you want the killer to leave the hook, you need to apply pressure that the killer can pay attention to. What's up, Ma? Thank you for joining. How's it going? Oh, that's not even Moth. Is that Moth? Yeah. Interesting. I guess it is, yeah. No. See, Tom, you were dancing around the hook. I'm not asking you what you were doing. I'm telling you that you were dancing around the hook. I don't need to chase you away from the hook. You need to go away from the hook and do a generator. Don't come to the hook to start a chase, because I don't need to do that. You're not on a gen if you're dancing next to the hook. Don't do that anymore. Learn from that lesson. I had a feeling you were Ash, because as soon as I said it was Ash's fault, you seemed like you stepped up a little bit. No, it was 100% your fault there, right? Learn from that. Don't do that. Don't walk to the hook to try to shake the chase. Go do a generator. Yeah, like, there is no reason. Yet again, Tom, I am telling you, you were dancing next to the hook. You were dancing close to the hook. Do not try to dance next to a hooked person to take a chase. Leave the hooked area. Leave the area. Don't do a generator in the area. Don't stand in the area. Don't dance in the area. Don't teabag in the area. Don't let the killer know that you are not applying pressure to the killer, and then the killer has to leave the area to try to apply pressure to win. But if you stand there doing nothing that benefits your team, and there's somebody else next to me not benefiting your team, and there's somebody on the hook dying, there's nowhere that I need to go. Tom, I'm telling you, you were next to the steps. Is that better? Also, Carter, Charlemagne, don't do anything. It's all right. Leave the hook. I'm telling you, that is not smart. I'm telling you, you lost the game for everybody. Because if you weren't there, I would have had to leave the hook to find out where people were. Don't be in the vicinity of the hook. You were I hooked, and you were right there. Don't do that. Don't do that. You were near the hook. I'm not saying you were standing next to the hook. You probably could have done something if you were standing next to the hook. If you had BT, you could have tried to save. But you were dancing 7 feet from the hook. Don't be by the hook. The killer should not leave the hook if 3 people are in the hook area not doing anything. Because I had one actively dying. I don't see the enjoyment of standing next to the hook, but you did that anyway, right? I don't care, right? I don't see the enjoyment of coming into somebody's stream to insult them and argue with them. I won. I enjoyed it. I won very easily because I had 2 people on that team not doing anything. I mean, I'm sorry that happened. Like I said, learn from it. Don't do it again. If somebody's hooked right next to you, leave the hook. You have a minute to unhook and them not hit the second stage, leave the hook. But yeah, enjoy your next match. Hopefully, you've learned a little bit. Tom, I hooked and you were immediately right there. I'm not going to chase you away from the hook. You should just leave the hook area and go do a gen. Not a gen in my terror radius. Not one that I could look at from where I'm at. Avoid standing next to the hook, near the hook. Avoid standing where the killer can see you from the hook, and the killer has to leave the hook to find you. Yet again, you made your team lose because you stood there the entire time. And the Claudette was there the entire time. And then I activated Oni's power, and y'all both rushed towards me. I've been doing